Call me a nerd, but I've realized that all LEGO Star Wars sets follow a very specific pattern. If you take a blank piece of paper and you draw a line representing quality, and then another line representing memorability, you'll realize that LEGO Star Wars sets tend to follow this curve pretty well. If you look at the top corner, you will see the most legendary sets. We're talking 2013 Gunship, 2014 Utapau Troopers Battle Pack, the AT-OT with Dropship. In this region right here, you have sets that maybe aren't talked about all the time, but are still pretty widely known as being good sets. Think Krennic's Shuttle, or the U-Wing, or pretty much anything else from the Rogue One wave. Your top left corner, you have sets that were just so horribly bad that you couldn't possibly forget them, like the headless AT-ST or the buildable Jyn Erso. But today, I want to take a look at this odd little space right here. These are the sets that, by all metrics, are really good sets, but nobody really remembers them. These are the sets that, when you see a picture of it, you say, "Oh hey, I remember that, that was a good set," and then you forget about it 20 minutes later. Now, I think that the following are the 5 best sets that go in this region. At least, as far as I can remember. I don't know, I might have forgotten about one, but we'll see. Taking the number 5 spot is the HH-87 Starhopper from 2013. This guy was awesome. It didn't have the greatest minifigures, but the play functions on this were stellar. I mean, for starters, pretty obviously, you had these awesome folding wings that just look cool in either position. Then there was this super cool mechanism that launches a speeder that you can attach to the ship. Then as you can see, there's a pretty spacious cockpit on this guy, and of course, it wouldn't be 2013 without our friends, the Flickfire missiles. And of course, it had some pretty nice sticker logos on it too. I really like this set a lot, and I wish that it was talked about a little bit more, because it honestly is a pretty good set. And come on, tell me that that is not some awesome box art. Then coming in at number 4 is the 2015 Wookiee Gunship, or Auzituck Anti-Slaver Gunship, as it is formerly known in Universe. Now, I got this set new sealed in box a little while ago, and I'll be honest, when I built it, I was a little bit surprised at how small it was, but its size absolutely does not detract from this being a really good set. The sticker detail on this is amazing. This set has some of my favorite stickers I've ever seen. It's just beautiful, and they come together so well, and that's not to say anything about the play features on this. I assure you, it is loaded. It's got some of those awesome 6-stud shooters. It's got lots of doors that can open up in the cockpits, and then several swiveling turrets, and a little speeder in the back for the Wookiees, and some pretty nice Wookiee minifigures too. But yeah, really good set, does not get the attention that it deserves. And that takes us to number 3, the Jedi Defender class cruiser. I think that this thing looks really good, especially for 2013. I mean, just every inch of this thing is designed so remarkably. It's got some really great minifigures too. From the reviews I've seen on it, it's got a pretty large interior too, and something that we no longer have in LEGO Star Wars very much these days, retractable landing gear. But even aside from that, it's got a really great retractable handle, and the back of this thing just looks beautiful. This is the only set on this list that I do not personally own, but I would love to own it one day. However, considering this is like the cheapest eBay listing I could find, it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Now, coming in at number 2 is the Jakku Quad Jumper, and this thing was actually a really good set. It only cost $40. It came with a really good figure selection, especially for $40. This set also had retractable landing gear and 2 different interiors, which I just think is really awesome for a set this small. And one of the coolest play features on any LEGO Star Wars set ever, there was a button on the top where when you push it, the engines explode off. I mean, this set seriously deserves way more attention than it ever got, because it's just so well built, it looks so sleek, the color scheme on it is just awesome. I love that it's not just a boring gray or blue or white or whatever. It's got this cool sand orange. This is honestly a really, really good set. Highly recommend it. And that brings us to what I think is the best set that everybody always forgets about, the Gozanti Cruiser from 2015. I've seen a lot of hate thrown towards this set, and I can honestly say I do not understand why. This is a fantastic set. 6 really good minifigures. For a long time, this was the only set that came with a helmet for Sabine, and also I think it's still the only set that comes with hair for Agent Kallus. And considering just how incredibly awkwardly shaped this ship is, it has a really sizable interior. In fact, it has multiple interiors, and some of those interiors have interiors themselves. But of course, the coolest part of the set was the TIE launching mechanism. Just push an axle in the back and you can launch its fighter complement. I mean, I don't think that I've seen a cooler play feature on any LEGO Star Wars set. This is so cool. And it's especially really nice that you don't have to open up the inside to launch the TIEs. But then you got a whole slew of other really cool play features. You got rotating turrets, a carrying handle, storage space for spring-loaded shooters. This set is seriously a really good set, and I wish that it got more credit for just how good it was in the wider LEGO Star Wars community. And well, that wraps up our little video here. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below what you think some of the most underrated sets are that don't get enough attention. And if you made it this far into the video, I'm guessing that you probably enjoyed it, so maybe leave a like, that'll help out the algorithm, and check out another video on the end screen now. Thank you, and also subscribe if you would like.